Hi, it's the Rawesome Vegan Gal here, and today you're looking at some new products or newer products. I believe these products were out but in a different packaging. So I'm not sure that they had all these flavors, but I believe I've seen it in a different kind of a packaging that they've updated. They call it rebranding, and this is a brand called Made in Nature. Now, a while ago, I was doing a series of videos called favorite snack brands. So this is one of them. So this is considered part 1G because that's what I did because it was like there were different brands, and this was like the first one. So G is like this. So that would be the 7th video. So this is their puffed fruit, and they do have some other. I think they have a mixed one as well. I think they have some other ones, but these are the ones I have. There's one puffed fruit is an apple. This is the apple and the melon and the strawberry. So I'm going to tell you about each one and I'm going to try them. I haven't tried them yet. I've tried their puffed veggies, which I like. So let's see what these are about. So this is the first one. This is what the packaging looks like. And this is, they say nothing but fruit. This is the apple. It's organic fruit puffed into a crunchy snack. It says perfectly munchy, deliciously crunchy. No added sugar and no sugar substitutes. And the brand has been around since '89. And it's a 1.4 ounce package. It's OU kosher, certified gluten-free, non-GMO project verified, USDA organic. It also tells you it's just organic apples. It's manufactured on equipment that processes tree nuts, peanuts, and milk and soy, so you know. Maximize freshness says reseal after opening. It does not say to put it in the fridge, so that's all it says to do. It says always organic, simple ingredients, no added sugar or sugar substitutes we mentioned, no preservatives, gluten-free, and low fat. And so they have like a, what you call like a peekaboo hole here so you can see the fruit through that. Let's see what else it tells you. So then, yeah, here's the picture of the fruit. And I think I guess they keep the peel on it, it looks like, yeah. So it says here, we're snackers to the core. That's why we look for ways to elevate our snack game without compromising great taste, quality, or convenience. When it comes to snacks, who needs added sugar and artificial ingredients? Not us, and not you either. Made in nature is how food should be. All nature, no junk. That's why it's called Made in Nature, meaning it's the way nature intended it. And then it says puffed fruit. Perfectly munchy, deliciously crunchy. Meet our next level take on fruit. We've puffed it up. Puffed? Yes, puffed. We pick organic fruit at peak ripeness, dry it, and then puff it into a naturally sweet, crunchy snack, bursting with fresh fruit flavor and packed with nutrients. Our puffed apples might just be your new go-to snack. So I don't know how they puff them, if there's some kind of machine that makes them puffy so they stay crunchy. I don't know how that works, but okay. So the nutritional facts here, it says 1 serving per container is the whole bag. Again, it's a 1.4 ounce bag, so it's not a lot in here, but you don't necessarily have to eat the whole thing. But what's nice about this, it's convenient to take with you anywhere. It's not perishable. It's great for kids. It's great for adults. Great for anybody. You could mix it with some of the other fruit that's puffed, or you could also add other things to it. You know, nuts and seeds. You could probably cut them up and put it in a salad. There's many options of how you just use it. Use it like dip it in like some kind of like ice cream or non-dairy. I use non-dairy since this is also non-dairy, vegan. Like dip it in, you could put it on top of that. Anything in baked goods, anything, the sky's the limit. Okay, so else here, as far as the nutritional information, calories 160 for the bag. Not really that much fat, 1 gram. Total sugars is 30, but it's natural sugar, meaning the sugar from the apples, not added sugar. But for some people that might be a lot, because some people don't want a lot of sugar. And then nothing else nutritionally. It doesn't say any vitamins or anything in here for that. But I'm sure there are some, but just as far as what they list on the nutritional information, there's nothing here. So I'm going to go ahead and open it. And also what's nice here, it's you tear it off here, and it's a resealable bag. And it says here also, this is nice, it says all nature, no junk. I don't know if you can see that. Nice packaging. So I'm going to just tear it off. I also have a scissor on hand just in case I need it. But I think this one will tear pretty easily. And I'll go ahead and open it. I have a little cup here. I'm going to put it in. And I like to smell my my food first. So yeah, they do leave the skin on, which I like. I'm going to put a piece into the little cup here I have to show you. I'm going to find a nice size piece here if I can get it out of the package. I'll put the cup down actually. Maybe I'll get more than one piece. I'll get a few so you could see that. And I don't know which kind of apples here. It looks like red because the skin is red, so it must be a type of a red apple. I mean, there's so many different kinds of apples you can use. Some of my favorites is one called Lady Alice. I don't know if everyone has heard of that one. It's really good. That would probably be a really good apple for this puffed fruit. So this is what the fruit looks like. So it looks kind of puffy. Not chemically puffy, of course. So I'm going to go ahead and try that. So here, I'll take it out here so you can see what it looks like a little more. So it's crunchy and chewy. Which is fine. It's not like crunchy like a chip. I guess if you wanted it to be like that, you'd make them very, very thin. But it tastes good. It tastes like apples. And the next one I have is the melon. Now, one thing about this is the packaging. They wanted, I guess, to do the packaging because it's melon. But it's kind of like hard to see so much. It's light. So what I would do probably is maybe, I know they wanted to keep it uniform, so this is white, but I would kind of make this darker. Or make the yellow lighter, so it kind of, you could see. This is the only thing, like these words here are kind of not as visible. But anyway, pretty much the same as, I guess now you could see it a little better. The same as the apples, everything on here, it's just the melon. It doesn't say what kind of melon, I don't think. Let me see if it tells you. So yeah, it's hard to read this in the white because of the yellow, it's so bright. So yeah, it's the same information. As far as nutritional information, it is a little bit different. Let's see what it says here. And they're all products of Turkey, I believe. The strawberry also. Yeah, they're all products of Turkey, just so you know. So as far as nutritional, it's a little bit different. It's 110 calories for the bag. Again, one bag is a serving. Let's see here. Total sugar is a bit less. It's 23. And there's a little bit of protein. No fat. So that's about it for this one. So I'm going to go ahead and open it as well. Just tear it open. And I guess you could keep it in the fridge if you want it to be. I don't know if it'll keep it longer as far as freshness. But yeah, these are bigger chunks for sure. The same. No, it's actually a smaller. My mistake. It's a smaller package. Sorry, it's only 1.1 ounce. So these are bigger chunks. I'll put some in this little cup too and show you. Oh wow, yeah, they're much bigger chunks. So I don't know which melon this is. I'm smelling it, but I can't really tell if it's cantaloupe, honeydew. It's definitely not watermelon. It would have been red. So I guess I'll go ahead and try it and see what I get. I think it's cantaloupe, and it's much crunchier than the apple. I don't know if the way they dried it and puffed it, because it's thicker. No, but it seems to be much crunchier than the apple. The apple seems to be a little bit of crunch, but then mostly chewing, like a chewy type of thing. But these seem way more crunchy. Here's what it looks like. But I didn't show it to you. Really puffed up. Very crunchy. Really sweet. It tastes sweeter actually than the apple, even though it doesn't know that it's less. I don't know if maybe because when you dry it and puff it up, the sugars, you get more the sweetness. Okay, so this is the last one for today, is the strawberry. And this is actually a smaller. Each one, it seems I'm going down in the amount. So this one is actually a 0.9 ounce package. Even though the package is the same size, there's actually less in here. And I guess it's not by the amount, it's by the size, the weight, like so even though that's kind of what I don't like. I mean, this is maybe better, and the this one a little bit. But what I don't personally like is like they make these big bags and then you have this much product. Like, look how much product you have. For me, that's a waste of bag. I know they need to have all this information on here, but it's just me personally. I don't like, and I know they have to do what they do, but to me, it's like it's kind of a waste. But they want to share the important information. I understand that. That's just me. Okay, so this is organic strawberries. Also 1 serving per container. This is 100 calories, less sugar too, only 14 grams, 1 gram of protein. And this does have some more nutritional. I don't know why the melon and the apple don't have any like vitamins listed. I don't know if they forgot, or I'm not saying they didn't do it right, but I would think they have some. But based on the specific vitamins that they're listing, I guess they don't. So for the strawberries, it does say 4% calcium. This for the whole bag, 6% iron and 4% potassium. So go ahead and open that one up as well. And it does smell like strawberries. And I'm going to put some in the little cup here too and show you what it looks like. So these are the strawberries. And I'll pick one up to show you what it is. So you can see like the little things, I don't know what they're called, that you see on the little like seeds, looks like. I think this one you can see pretty good. Some of the others you can actually see maybe a little better. Let's see here, this one maybe. You can see that. So I'm going to go ahead and try this. This one's also crunchy. Yeah, it's nice. Just the apples were not as crunchy. I don't know why. They're a little more chewy. Some of these are a little chewy, but the one I had first was actually more crunchy. But it's still good. Still a nice option. You know, great too if you don't have, like you want to have your fruit, but you don't have any fresh fruit, or you don't have a place to keep. Let's say you have fruit that, you know, it's going to get spoiled or something, and you're traveling. That's what's so nice about these. And then you could make your own mix with these too. Like you could put a mix of the apple, melon, and strawberry. Like I said, you could put nuts and seeds. You could make it into a trail mix. You could put it on top of a dessert. Put it in a salad. Just really many options to do. And if you want to balance out the sweetness, you know, that'd be nice in a salad to kind of balance it out. So yeah, so those are very interesting. Nice options, nice product ideas. They always come out with some interesting stuff. So I'm looking forward to what their next innovations will be. Again, this is Made in Nature. This is their puffed fruit, and if I didn't think I mentioned in the beginning, I will have a link below to their website so you can check out all their products. They have many, many different types of products. And my other videos you could check out too. So again, puffed fruit, nothing but fruit. You have the apple, the melon, and the strawberry. And I thank you for watching. It's the Rawesome Vegan Gal.